everything, everything, even this fun little lighthearted conversation in my life is for my benefit and growth. And I would submit that it's not just for my benefit and growth. When I grow, I'm not quiet. I don't exist in a vacuum. I affect those around me. And so I can inspire them. I can lead them. I can show them it's okay to make some mistakes and learn a little bit messy. All of that is okay. Wherever you are with your Color Me Beautiful experience, welcome. And today we have a topic of growth. The affirmation is everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. And this is one of those things that you can say with a different accent on the different words if you want the statement to change slightly. For example, everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Oh, that one just resonated for me. Apparently I'm in a growing stage because I said growth with a little bit of oomph, and it was like boom, like a little heart explosion. Like, yes, that's what we're doing. Yes, we're growing. I hope you feel like you're growing, because one of the definitions of success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. And so, first of all, I hope you have goals, something that you're striving and working and stretching toward, because it just feels so good to know that you're developing. There's seeds of greatness within us, and they just want to sprout and they want us to grow. And when we're not doing that, we feel restless and we feel anxious a little bit. And it's just like, oh, let me grow out of the shell, right? And so if you don't feel like you have something you're working towards, I would challenge you to identify that thing. Pick something, go learn French or something ridiculous, but at least it's something that expands you, right? And it makes you feel like you're on track somehow. If you feel off track, then pick a track and jump on it, right? Everything in my life is for my benefit and growth. Everything in your life is for your benefit and growth. And this kind of corresponds to the underlying belief that the world is a friendly place, that the universe is positive, that there's a loving God. Like, there's a lot of different ways you could phrase that, but the undercurrent is that there's something positive and benevolent, a force out there that is trying to encourage you forward and to develop. And so even if there's setbacks, even if there's hard things, even if it looks like nothing's working, there's a quote that's really great. A mentor of mine, Myron Golden, says, all work works. It either works on the thing or it works on you, but all work works. So if it feels like you've been struggling and toiling and working away towards your goal for a very long time and you're not where you want to be, just know that the work is still working on you and helping you be that person that can do that goal at some point. So stick with ya. All right. So that's how I wanted to share with that little tidbit of how you could play with any affirmation you could say that same way. For example, even on days when I feel prickly, I still have beauty. Even on days when I feel prickly, I still have beauty. Even on days when I feel prickly, I still have beauty, right? You can accent the different, even on days when I felt prickly, I saw beauty. And so anyway, that's an example of how you could play with the words, and you can do that with any affirmation in the book. And so now let's play with the imagery, shall we? I loved this plant. I can almost just see the sage greenness. I live in Utah, and there's a lot of sagey kind of green plants that look like this as I hike around outside. And it just, to me, captured the growth. Like, the plant is just growing and sprouting and expanding and getting, just emerging from within itself, right? And so to me, this image was so perfect for growth. And what I want to share with you is how you can add to some of these drawings. You can you can doodle in, you can make them your own. I've left you the white space, and this actually is one of the ones with the least amount of white space, because oftentimes there's a lot more room that you could play with, right, within a lot of these pages. But this is just a chance for you to practice drawing. So you can develop your skills that way if you like, right? And so maybe I'm going to copy this leaf right here. If you feel like coloring along with me, you're welcome to join me. So maybe I'm going to go straight and then kind of curvy back and then put a line in it. I'm not the artist that my mother is, and that is okay. And I can even see that this medium is a little thin. And so maybe I want to grab another tool. This is just a thicker tool. And so maybe I want to try that. There we go. Oh, that feels more like it. Okay. See, we learn and grow and experiment, and everything is for my benefit and growth. All right, let's say if I wanted to do something like this, I could add to that one. Look at that. That kind of almost blends in. I'm feeling good about this. This is kind of fun. What if I just wanted to put a whole nother stalk over here? Like I'm just going to do another little branch like that, and off the branch, let's see, they kind of come like that. Oops, I don't think that should, but you guys, you can see why I did not illustrate the book. And you know, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. That's part of a sense of humor, is being able to take yourself not so seriously sometimes. And then when you see my artistic skills, then you start to appreciate other people's skills that have better skills, right? Sometimes, ooh, that one's pretty good. That looks pretty cool, actually. There we go. So once in a while, I got a little bit of it going on, but you know, how important is it to delegate and to let others shine in their sphere and work in their zone of genius, right? So good. Some of them look good, and then it's like, oh, sweetie, that's cute. That's okay. I don't have to have all the talents, you know. I work with a lot of women that are worried about, oh, what if my creation isn't good enough to show to the world? And it's like, there are some that are really awesome. So just like focus on those, right? Okay, well, you get the idea. You get the idea. You're good enough on a spiritual level, and if you feel like on a skill level you'd like to be more good, then go out and learn it. Go out and get it. Put in your 10,000 hours. I mean, that's more than a minute of practice, right, to become excellent. But if you truly desire excellence, you'll probably get there, even if you don't have talent. Alrighty, well, then you can see I'm pretty pleased. Look at that. I'm just going to show this off. I know you can kind of see it because it's black and white, but check it out. Look how fun of a job you can do with doodling, even if you're not that good of an artist. Because like if you hold it far away, I'm like, it's kind of hard to tell which ones I did. Like that means they're pretty good, right? I don't know. Until you look really close and they're like, oh, wait, no, the designer or whoever, the artist didn't do that. But anyway, that's okay. Everything, even this fun little lighthearted conversation in my life is for my benefit and growth. And I would submit that it's not just for my benefit and growth. When I grow, I'm not quiet. I don't exist in a vacuum. I affect those around me. And so I can inspire them. I can lead them. I can show them it's okay to make some mistakes and learn a little bit messy. All of that is okay. I think I want to just kind of intermittently color. I don't want it to be super heavy and dark. I think I'm just going to do some accent colors here because I do kind of like the way the design has turned out. And so I'm so curious. I would love to continue to see yours posted in the group, like your finished works of art. And I know some are personal, so you don't need to share them all, but I just like it's fun to see a window into someone else's idea of creativity, because the way that I color my book is not going to look like anyone else's ever, because we're all so unique. Hey, there's a topic we colored on just the other day, isn't it? And so I think I do like the accent nature of this. And I think it'll be pretty interesting to tell if in the end, maybe not at first glance, I don't know that you'll be able to tell my little drawing pieces from those that came in the book, right? Makes me want to kind of play around with some other drawings too and see what else could I doodle. It's a fun process. I hope you're enjoying the process of exploring yourself, seeing what becomes of your creativity, getting to know yourself, maybe discovering some talents or some enjoyments that you hadn't really realized were available to you during this process. And let's see, feeling pretty good. Maybe we'll do this one. I think I drew that one. Not really sure. That's kind of fun. Okay. Oh, this one feels like the last one. All right. I'm super curious to see what you have done with this piece, but I'm feeling it's complete. Are you able in your life sometimes to look at something and just be like, it is complete? Mic drop. That's how you know I'm really doing this live. Right? Ready? And there we go. Mic drop. Marker drop. Okay, little puns. We love puns. I love you. You are infinite. We spent this time together with the idea that you get to plant these seeds of these ideas to grow in your beautiful mind. And so that you can begin opening up to these ideas that, you know what, maybe I'm more special than I had assumed. Maybe I'm not damaged. Maybe I'm not broken. Maybe I'm not beyond repair. Maybe there's still time. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe I've got something to give, something to contribute. I hope that these thoughts are building you and that this relaxing hobby can be a sort of a therapy of sorts for you, as far as just a time you look forward to, a relief, a feeling. You can check that self-care off and just be like, you know what? I did give myself time today. And think about, how are things going your way? How are you benefiting and growing from the circumstances that you have in your life? Because those are gifts. Those are gifts you were meant to receive. All right. Inhale. Exhale, shake out the shoulders. Oh, I forgot to show you Wonder Woman, because check this out. Isn't that an awesome shirt? Oh, yeah, that's pretty bombshell. That's a good one for the learning and growth, because the more powerful you are, the more days you can save, right? Just like a superhero. And okay, I will see you next time. Good night.